welcome to another video. It is Thursday evening. It's summertime now. I'm done with the spring semester, but unfortunately I'm doing summer classes, so not really much has changed. I still have a lot of school responsibilities and a lot of work responsibilities, and let me tell you, it has been busy. I think because in my mind I imagine summer as a more relaxed time because usually I'm off from school. I thought that things would calm down a little, but not really. It has been super duper busy this whole week. I've just been working from when I wake up to when I go to bed. It's been crazy, but it's Thursday evening now. I have no classes on Friday, so it's like kind of like my Friday, even though I do still have to work tomorrow. And I'm just looking forward to a nice chill night. I feel like I have earned one after the last couple of days, and it's a lovely day. It's a lovely summer day outside, so we're just gonna have a fun evening together. First up on the docket is a lot of watering. We have a lot of plants on the property. We have landscaping, some potted plants, and we have a whole garden. I'm gonna go out and start the sprinkler on some of the landscaping and take the watering can to some of the pots, and then we'll go out and water the garden. And after that, it will be dinner time. But yeah, a decent portion of my evenings is spent taking care of plants these days. It has been a really dry spring. We didn't have like any rain in April, barely some rain in May, so a lot of the stuff that we wouldn't normally have to be watering because it gets rained on needs to be watered. So that has been a lot of my evenings lately. I don't mind too much. It's pretty soothing and calming to just take care of the plant life for a little bit. So that's what we're gonna start with. I just finished watering the garden. Everything is looking great. As you can see, a lot of our plants are still itty little babies. We just planted them last week. It is mid-May, so it's definitely early gardening season still, but I just feel like this year is gonna be a good year. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but honestly, everything seems so happy already, and I'm just really excited to see what the gardening season holds. Now it is time for what we affectionately call chicken recess. So we have 6 chickens and they're in a coop and a run over by the barn, but we let them out of the run for like just roaming around our property for about 30 minutes in the evenings. Just a good way to like let them fluff their wings if nothing else. Obviously they have food and space in their coop and run, but we like to let them free range a little. We would let them out all the time, but they destroy our landscaping, so we can't do that anymore. So I'm gonna go do chicken recess, and then it will be time to whip up some dinner. Hello, it is about 7 o'clock, and I'm gonna get to making dinner. But before I make dinner, I wanna show you this drink that I've been having literally every single night for like 3 weeks now. I cannot stop. It's just so refreshing and so nice. So I'm gonna show you that and then make some dinner. Okay, so this is the drink. It is super simple. I am no expert. So I start with club soda and I use like half a bottle. It fills about half the glass. Like so. And then cranberry juice. I did a whole bottle of cranberry juice, and then for the second bottle, once I finished, you know, a week's worth of cranberry juice, I decided to switch it up with some cran apple. Very exciting, I know. And you just fill it the rest of the way. Sometimes if I feel like it, I add a little bit of room at the top for some water if I feel like the cranberry juice will be too strong. Then some lemon. Oh. Just drop that in there. So that's that. Obviously I'm not inventing the wheel here. This is a cranberry spritzer, like very common drink. I did not come up with this. Also, obviously you can add alcohol if that's the kind of night you're having. Honestly, don't really crave that much myself personally, but hey, if I'm feeling like partying every now and then. And yeah, it's delicious. It's so refreshing for summer, and cranberry juice has a lot of vitamins, so win-win. I'm gonna make some dinner now. It'll probably be something small because I had a really big snack at like 5, which is just classic me. And then I'm gonna start the new episode of Love and Death. I've been watching Love and Death on HBO. It has Elizabeth Olsen in it, and it is so good. Her acting is just blowing me away. But every Thursday a new episode comes out. It's Thursday, so I'm gonna start the new episode while I'm eating, but then I'll stop when I'm done eating, and then I'll finish the episode like before bed later tonight. So that's the plan. This is what I made for dinner. Like I said, more of a second dinner because I ate at 5. So this isn't like the size of what a normal meal would be for me, but just made up a quick salad with some red onion because I am obsessed with red onion for some reason recently, and leftover vodka pasta. Not very glamorous, but yummy. And yeah, we're gonna sit down and watch some Love and Death. I finished the first half of the Love and Death episode, and it is getting so good. The drama is unreal. It's a true crime show, like it's based off a real true crime story. And I actually don't know anything about this story. I've never heard of it before. A lot of true crime stories I have, so I like know how it ends, but don't know this one, and it is so good. I'm also not letting myself Google it because obviously I could Google the ending because it's a real story, but no, we're keeping it a surprise. It's about 7:30 now, and I think I'm going to go for a walk. I would normally work out around 5 when I'm done with work, but I've done that the past couple of nights, and I'm really sore, so I just need a break. I need a rest day, so we're gonna go for a walk. And I'll take the dogs with me, which is good because they have a lot of energy. But I'm really excited for the walk. It's a really lovely evening outside, so it'll be good. Okay, I'm walking, but I wanted to talk about this because it is just superior in my opinion. After dinner walks are the best thing. They're just the best because, like, you know, you eat dinner, it's like usually the biggest meal of the day, you feel full, sometimes bloated if you're like me. You have them tummy troubles, but then you go on a walk, you get some movement in, and like your stomach just feels so nice afterwards, and like you're tired so you sleep well that night. Fresh air. I don't know, I just think post-dinner walks are superior. I don't know what to say. I love them. I've loved them for years. Austin can testify. I'm always like bugging him to go on walks after dinner. But yeah, they're the best. And if you have digestive, troubles sometimes, obviously, seek medical attention or seek, medical advice. But if you're like me and it's just maybe like a little bit of bloating, I highly recommend a post-dinner walk. It does wonders. Good for the heart and soul and tummy. So yeah. Though it is quite a bit later, I have my retainer in, if you're wondering why my mouth looks weird. My mom got back right when I was getting back from the walk, so basically came right inside and said hello to her and caught up with her for a while, and that was super nice. And then I came back into my room and FaceTimed Austin because I haven't talked to him all day, and that was really nice. And now it's about 10, and to be honest, I am pretty pooped. I am ready to get to bed, so I got ready for bed, I got my PJs on. I think I'm gonna finish my episode of Love and Death, and then read a bit of my book, and get to sleep. But yeah, this is what a pretty normal evening in the life looks for me right now. Usually there's some form of work involved, usually shooting content. Obviously, this evening I was filming this YouTube video, but other evenings I'll film stuff for Instagram or any of my other platforms. But yeah, the evenings have been really lovely so far this summer, even though the days have been super busy, but I've really been enjoying all the time I've been able to spend with the plant life and out in nature. It's been really good for me. So if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment what you're reading right now. I'm planning to do a proper bookish vlog catch up in another video or two, but for now I'll catch you up. I'm reading Braiding Sweetgrass, and it is just a beautiful book so far. I'm very early into it. I'm only 50 pages in, but it's really lovely and I'm enjoying it quite a lot. So yeah, if you'd be willing to share what you're reading in the comments, I'd love to hear. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the rest of my night. Good night, friends, and thank you so much for being here.